Hello again, fearless future homeowners, and welcome back to our I Don't Need No Stinking Realtor series, where we empower solo home buyers with the knowledge needed to make informed decisions. I'm Shayna with the Spectrum Real Estate Consultants team here at Keller Williams Realty, and today we're diving into something that's crucial for anyone navigating the real estate market with or without an agent. Common red flags to look for in various aspects of general home construction and systems. From foundations to electrical, plumbing, and maintenance, will let you know what should stand out when you're touring properties. There are many red flags that could indicate potential issues in your future home. So whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned pro going solo, understanding these warning signs can help you avoid costly mistakes and should play a role in your decision-making process when making offers and possibly considering foregoing certain contingencies in hopes of having a competitive edge. Starting from the bottom and working our way up, one of the first red flags to look for is foundation issues. Cracks in the foundation can indicate structural problems and lead to water penetration. Pay close attention to any visible cracks, especially if they're wider than a quarter inch or if they're horizontal. These could be signs of settling or even foundation failure. It's important to note that small vertical shrinkage cracks are extremely common in the large majority of basements and typically do not present foundational concerns, so be sure to use discretion. Speaking of basements, be wary of signs of pest damage and previous water issues in the basement. Pest damage such as termite or carpenter ant infestation left unchecked can cause structural damage. Look for wood damage in the floor and sill structure if it's exposed, and Google photos of termite mud tubes and carpenter ant frass so you know what to look for. Water issues in a basement can be due to a specific event or ongoing issue, whether it's old plumbing leaks, groundwater intrusion, or a water heater failing. Look at the floor for evidence of staining from standing water, as well as the bottoms of any exposed support posts or wood that makes contact with the floor. Many times, if there is or has been a previous issue with water, there will be evidence on these components either in the form of rust developing or actual staining on the wood where the water was soaked up previously. Unchecked water issues can lead to rot, mold growth, structural issues, and costly repairs, but keep in mind that the presence of a sump pump or dehumidifier does not mean there absolutely is or has been an issue, as these are often installed for general maintenance and preventative measures. Speaking of plumbing systems and fixtures, there are several red flags here to keep an eye out for during your home tours. Leaking pipes are a clear indication of future necessary plumbing repairs. Look for signs of water damage, such as water stains on walls or ceilings, warped flooring, or repairs that look a little less than professional. You shouldn't see materials like duct tape used in a house's plumbing system. This could be a signal of ongoing lack of general maintenance and repair and should prompt you to keep your eyes peeled when checking out the other systems in the house. When it comes to plumbing, low water pressure can also be a red flag. If the water flow is weak or inconsistent, it could indicate issues with the well system or even something like clogged pipes or corroded fixtures. While we're in the basement, we should also be looking over the house's heating system. Old, outdated heating systems and boilers can raise a red flag. Many systems will have a maintenance tag on the unit, so look at the dates on this tag and how regularly the system has been serviced. A house's heating system should typically be maintained annually. An older, outdated system can be less efficient, leading to higher energy bills or potential safety hazards. And look for signs of corrosion and rust on the unit itself, and ask the listing agent if the age of the system and maintenance history is known if it hasn't already been disclosed. Now, let's talk about electrical systems and wiring, another important system to consider when purchasing a home. An easy red flag to watch out for is an outdated electrical panel or finding two-prong instead of three-prong outlets throughout the home. If the electrical panel is old or has glass fuses instead of circuit breakers, it may not be equipped to handle the electrical demands of a modern home, and if you're using certain financing, this could be an issue for your appraisal. A fuse panel indefinitely shows necessity for an upgrade, which is an expense that absolutely should be considered. Now, two-prong outlets generally are not grounded and can be considered a safety concern unless the appropriate GFCI breakers have been installed in the electrical panel to protect them. Any exposed wiring or wiring junctions is another warning sign. Exposed wires can pose a safety hazard and indicate inadequate electrical work. Look for wires dangling from ceilings or walls, or visible wiring in unfinished areas like basements or attics. Also, be sure to Google photos of knob and tube wiring, which is an old, antiquated type of electrical system that was installed between 1880 and the 1940s. These systems are considered to be outdated and absolutely should be updated as they're uncovered for safety purposes. Further, they can also cause issues with certain types of financing when it comes time for appraisal. Now, as we move our way up, when it comes to framing, keep an eye out for poorly executed repairs or modifications. If the house has been flipped, ask if any walls were taken down or moved and if any additional structural supporting was necessary in doing so. DIY modifications or repairs that don't meet building codes could compromise the structural integrity of the home, and you'd be amazed at the number of wannabe investors out there who watch a bit too much of HGTV. Look for signs of amateur workmanship, such as uneven walls and floors, sagging ceilings, or improperly installed finishes. If it doesn't look right, trust your gut and ask more questions about what work was completed and whether it was done by licensed professionals. Now, moving on to the roof, older style 3-tab shingles, missing shingles, popping nails, or visual deflection can all be red flags. These issues could indicate necessary roof replacement or even structural problems. So check for signs of water stains on the ceiling or walls inside the home, which could point to leaks. Missing or damaged shingles, as well as deteriorating flashing, are also signs of potential issues. Lastly, lack of ventilation in a roofing system can lead to mold growth in the attic and further issues. So look for ridge and soffit vents or end gable vents to confirm that there is some ventilation hopefully present. Ask the listing agent for any details they may have on the roof, such as its age, how many layers of shingles there are, and if any repairs have been completed. When it comes to AC systems, keep in mind that they can only be tested during certain times of the year. So if you're buying a home in the winter months, know that even during a home inspection, you will not be able to run and test the unit. Be on the lookout for older units that may be nearing the end of their lifespan or show signs of poor maintenance. Noisy or inefficient AC systems could indicate the need for repairs or replacement, which can be costly. Finally, keep an eye out for signs of overall neglect or deferred upkeep. An ongoing lack of regular maintenance can lead to a cascade of challenges if left unchecked. Look for overgrown landscaping, poor grading, overhanging trees, peeling paint, or visible signs of wear and tear on the exterior. In summary, when intending a showing, be sure to remember to take off those rose-colored glasses and be on the lookout for red flags in various aspects of the home. Cracks in the foundation, sagging roofs, outdated electrical panels, exposed wiring, leaking pipes, low water pressure, pest damage, water in the basement, old heating systems, and signs of neglect are all potential warning signs of underlying issues. Remember, being aware of these red flags can help you make more informed decisions when making offers and purchasing a home. If you found this information valuable, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and share with someone else who may find this helpful. Stay tuned for our final episode in segment 1, where we'll discuss what not to say when navigating your home buying journey on your own. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.